Sectioning for our zipper technique is quite easy. Well, I've actually gone ahead and pre-sectioned out from the recession point all the way around the head to the following recession point and pulled this hair back nice and tight and clipped it with 2 clips. We won't be using any of this hair in our foiling technique, so I just want to get that clean and out of the way. We'll actually be using the top section as our foiling area. So I've pinned that out of the way. Now that I've released the pins, I'll actually comb the hair slightly back and just gently hold it with my left hand. Now I'm looking for a reference point, and this reference point will be the eyeball. We'll actually be starting our technique on the left hand side, but if you prefer, you can do this over the right eye. But I'm looking for the middle of the left eye. I'm placing my sectioning comb, teeth on the scalp, and as I begin to pull back, I begin to make a zigzag, keeping the teeth of the comb on the scalp till I reach the back of the section of the top section, and now I'll slightly pinch just in the middle of the comb, release the hair, and now what I have is a nice clean zigzag section on the left hand side and a nice clean zigzag section for the right hand side. And the these zigzags are actually where we'll be placing our foils in as we begin this technique. So as you can see, we've got a nice clean zigzag parting that starts over the left, comes back, and then works its way back through the top of the head. You can do this in smaller zigzags if you prefer. That's not a problem. Again, combing the hair back, keeping the teeth of the comb on the scalp, and then just moving back a little bit faster, creating a little bit larger and wider zigzags. Again, placing my fingers in between, in the middle of the comb, and making making smaller zigzags, coming back to the top of the head. And then what I'll do is just gently comb these over so that I've got nice clean sections, and I'll be able to see all of the zigzags. And I'll just pin that to the bottom, but I'll be using that. So you can see that I've got nice clean zigzags that happen through the top, or starting in the front, moving through the top of the head, and this is where we'll begin. We'll actually place our first foil right here on a diagonal section, and we'll see that in the application.